how much it actually costs to live in Thailand, and if it's as cheap as people really say it is.
My rent's $700 a month, my water bill is $3 a month, and my electricity bill is $23 a month.
Spent average like $1,400 a month. This is what it was like to live in Asia for over a year. I'm an American and I lived in like Bali, Thailand, Philippines, Tokyo, Vietnam, Cambodia, all that. So it's cool. I was single for like most of it. So you just get like a lot of dating and like everyone's down to like meet, do stuff like that. So like that part was fun. You meet so many friends. I never stayed in a hostel in my life until this trip. And I was like, yeah, let me try it out. I've heard about it. I always thought it was like a broke person thing, but I just found out it's just literally just like a way of traveling. As America, like it's not big, so like we didn't know about it. And yeah, so I did that shit. I met like so many groups of people, most of the people from like the UK. But you know, like when you're in Bali, everyone's Australian, or the UK is everywhere right now, or Germany. But I just met like a shit ton of people, and I spent average like $1,400 a month. And I did absolutely everything. I got like a diving license, snorkeling, did like the mountain stuff, ate out every single meal, all 3 times, like, went to the gym, like I did my normal lifestyle out there, and it was absolutely insane. And like it's way easier to think. I decided to come back just because like my skin and my hair needed like the rest, but I'm gonna go back, and it was like the easiest thing ever, and you don't really need much, and it's like way cheaper than you think.
Yo, bro said he paid $1,400 to do everything per month. Extracurricular activities, food, rent, living in a hostel. Hey, seemed like bro was living it up, living like a king for real, meeting a lot of different people, connected with the community, and upgrading his quality of life. Me personally, I'm paying $1,400 just on rent right now as we speak for my apartment. You feel what I'm saying? North America is a trap. It's the matrix. We are meant to lose here. You see what I'm saying? Anytime you take that tier 1 currency, that beautiful USD, that beautiful Canadian dollar, that beautiful UK pound, and you take it overseas, baby, yeah, you're going to be living like a king for real. Y'all better tap in. Let's get it.
Okay, we're going to break down how much it actually costs to live in Thailand, and if it's as cheap as people really say it is. So to give you some context, I'm half Thai and half English. I've spent most of my life living in the UK, and I've been in Thailand now for about 2 years or so, so I really feel like I have a good scope of how much it actually costs compared to Europe. Firstly, we're going to discuss food, because everybody talks about how cheap it is to eat here. Now, it's very different coming on holiday here versus living here. Can you eat for £3 to £5 a day? Yes, you can, but that's if you're eating in the market and from food trucks every single day. Now, if you're a person that's health conscious and doesn't want to eat fried food every day, then £3 to £5 a day is not going to cut it. It's going to be more like £10 to £15 a day. That's if you're eating out at restaurants. But to be honest, the truth is, it costs the same to eat out as a restaurant than it does to go to the supermarket and buy the food and cook it at home. Rent is considerably cheaper. In the UK, I was paying about £1,000 a month, but when you add council tax, water, gas, electric, and all of the bills on top, probably you're looking at about £1,500 a month. And that was for a 2-bed house with a garage. And here I have a 2-bed beautiful jungle villa, and I pay £600 a month, and that's with all bills included. So in the UK, my gym membership was about £17 per month. Shout out to Pure Gym. It was basic, but it had everything I needed. And here, let's say I pay about £25 a month, but the membership is actually for a hotel. So included in the gym membership, I get access to all classes. I get access to the hotel beach and the pool and the sunbeds, the surfboards, the bodyboards, the canoes, the kayaks, and basically all the services that the hotel includes. To kind of round off this video, you're definitely going to get much better value for your money if you're living here, especially if you earn euros, pounds, or dollars. But I don't think it's as cheap as everyone makes out. Not when you're living here permanently. So that's just something to bear in mind. But you are looking at less than half the price of somewhere like the UK. So hope this helps. Let me know if you have any more questions in the comments.
Shout out to her. She kept it real. But all I heard was cheap, cheap, cheap. Sounds good to me. She paying $600 a month for her place where she's at right now. That's amazing. That is super cheap. That's amazing, bro. You cannot beat that. You're not getting a villa in a jungle or anything close to that in North America, 2-bedroom for less than $2,000 a month. So if she getting a 2-bedroom for $600, sign me up. You see what I'm saying? And hey, if we talking about food, if I'm paying $600 a month on rent, Of course, I'm gonna eat out every single day. I'm upping my quality of life ASAP. I'm doing more things. I'm going on excursions. I'm taking more trips. I'm going even outside of Thailand. I'm taking different trips to different countries around the country. Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia. You see what I'm saying? They all around in the same vicinity. So why not explore the world while we're at it? The most major expense that people are paying worldwide is either rent or a mortgage. It's where you live. You see what I'm saying? So if we could cut costs at least down by 50%, then we're going to easily be able to get more bang for our buck, up the quality of life where we're at. And I'm seeing a lot of people do this in Thailand. Yes, a lot of people are online over exaggerating, but I definitely know for a fact I got boots on the ground in Thailand right now, letting me know that yes, you can eat for $2 per meal. It's just about where you go and it's just about who you know. You see what I'm saying? With that being said, let's get into the next clip. Let's get it.
Bro, why would I move back to America? My rent $700 a month, my water bill is $3 a month, and my electricity bill is $23 a month. I literally eat for $2. I literally use transportation. I don't have a car. Use transportation for $3, literally to go 30 minutes away somewhere, bro. Why would I move back to America? I don't have a car note. I don't have a high electricity bill. I don't have a high cell phone bill. My cell phone bill in Thailand is literally $10 a month. Bro, I'm financially free. I'm stress free. I don't get depressed. I wake up every day. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Like, I love my life in Thailand, bro, because I can finally, for once in my life, get a bang for my buck. For once in my life, I don't have to worry about, oh, I can't afford this. I can't afford this. Or I got to wait till this check. I got to wait till that check. Like, finally, I'm happy, y'all. That's why I got this smiley face. Finally, why would I move back to America? It just won't make no sense. And what's so funny, gang? I'm just like you. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not up six figures. I'm just like you, bro. I'm just a different poor. And what I mean by a different poor, bro, I'm the poor person that's gonna take the risk. I don't care about the circumstances of me failing. I failed 1,000 times in life. What's gonna hurt for me to fail again? And that's what a lot of people are scared to take risks. A lot of people are afraid of what other people think of them. A lot of people are afraid of to fail. Like, bro, I'm gonna fail. That's one thing that I'm gonna do. I'm the best failer in the world. I'm gonna fail because I know this one fail, I'm going to do something again. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to show God that I'm constantly trying, God.
Hi everyone, my name's Gracie. I've lived in Chiang Mai, Thailand for the last 2 years, and today I want to show you how much money I spend in a month in Chiang Mai. So keep in mind, I was teaching English in Chiang Mai, so I was making my salary in Thai baht, and these were the expenses I found living in Chiang Mai alone. So the first is my 1-bedroom cute apartment that I love so much, right outside the old city, just really close to everything. I can easily motorbike anywhere I want to. And my rent was 8,500 baht per month, which is 250 USD. And as you can see, it was really nice, updated, modern. It came with all the furniture, so I barely had to buy anything, which was a huge plus, especially when moving from across the world. And then my utilities were around 600 baht per month, or around 18 USD. It would depend if it was the cool season or the hot season, just depending on how much AC I used, but usually it was around 600 baht. I did rent my own motorbike to get around. That was my transportation. And this cost 2,500 baht per month, which translates to around 75 USD. And then gas was really cheap. It was like 400 baht a month, which is like 12 USD. So that was really minimal expense. So next is one of my biggest expenses, which is food. If you don't know this about Thailand, you don't really cook, or at least I didn't cook. My kitchen was really small, and since the food is so affordable, I would literally eat out every single meal. So that's why my expenses for food was probably higher than you might have expected. So I got free lunch at the school that I worked at, but for breakfast and dinner, I would like to spend around like 250 baht a day. I mean, this meal shown in the picture was, I think, only 50 baht. It was a vegan khao soy, and the drink was maybe 40 baht. So just depending on if I wanted to get Thai food or if I wanted to get a pizza or Western food, it might be a bit more expensive that day. So in total, my food was around 7,500 baht a month, which is 220 USD.
Why are you spending so much money living in Thailand? It's cheap. Just live like a local. These are some of the comments I see from foreigners all of the time. So today I want to talk to you about why it's not always possible for a foreigner to live like a local in Thailand. Firstly, we need to get away from using this word cheap. Even if you think it is, keep it to yourself. Thai people are working their asses off to make a living, and then foreigners come here and tell them, oh, this is so cheap, this is so cheap. It's just a little disrespectful. The first reason you can't live exactly like a local in terms of money is your living location. Most of you move here for a better standard of life, and with that you want a convenient location in the city or near the beach, both of which come with a higher price tag. In addition to this, and especially outside of the cities, many Thais own their land and have multiple generations living on that land or even under one roof. Now, coming from the West, we're much more used to living separately, and I don't imagine many of you are going to be wanting to make that change when you move here. Another massive aspect of living like a local is the diet. I never understand why people feel the need to give up all of the stuff that they loved from home when they move here, and you're not going to want to yourself. You're not going to be able to live on street food all of the time. Yes, it's delicious, but you don't want to eat the same thing every day. You don't do that at home. Why would you do it here? You're also going to need to consider education costs if you've got kids, visas, healthcare, flights back home if you want to see your family. Yes, we want to adapt and live like Thai people as much as we can, but there are so many things that foreigners need to consider when they're moving here, which don't allow us to fully live like a local. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. I'm interested to hear your thoughts.
Well, first off, I'm gonna say this. If I move out there and my rent is like $500 a month, you best believe I'm gonna be eating how I want to eat every single day and have no problems doing it. I'm gonna take my excursions. I'm gonna explore the city, explore the country as a whole, and we're gonna have enough to do it because that major expense right now in my life is rent per month. We're not trying to pay these high prices out here, gang. We're just not trying to do it. And we got to figure out ways to up the quality of life, up the standard of life, as he said. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, we just got to make sure that we keep our expenses low while increasing our savings and at the same time enjoying life. It's a beach right there. It's close. Go to the beach, have some fun out there. Different nature activities you could do out there. It's a lot of different things that you could do that are not expensive. You don't have to do expensive things when you go to Thailand. All you got to do is budget, make sure your rent is cheap. And honestly, if you do those two things, you should be good to go. Also making sure that you got some sort of online income coming in, something that's going to sustain you while you're out there. If you have those three things, you're going to be living like a king every single month. I guarantee it. And once again, man, with that being said, it's your boy Plug World. I'ma holla at y'all in the next video. Like, subscribe, share. I'll catch y'all next time. Let's get it.